Midwest, Snap Town to your town.
Top of it, my brother.
Rise and grind, brother. What's happening?
Ain't shit, man. Just picked up my rental.
Uh, yeah, you headed to the show, huh?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm messing with this. Hey, you seen the new Ram trucks?
Which one?
The like,
T-Rex?
no, not even a T-Rex. Just the regular Ram, the Hemi. What them shit
Nah,
gas?
I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it yet.
What I'm
Where y'all
talking about?
tapping in from, man? Rise and grind. It's going down, man. It's Friday. It's payday. You know, we got a lot to talk about this morning. Got some
Yes.
events going on this weekend. Got some upcoming events we're going to speak on when it comes to next week. You know what's going
Yes,
on, man. It's the Bully
sir.
Breakfast Club, man.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Where y'all can come and get the hottest information that y'all need. That's gonna better y'all as a person, as far as acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna give it to y'all every morning, raw and uncut. Every morning.
Southwest Florida, what's going on? Oh, they getting a peak. They finna breed this weekend. Who
Oh
who
yeah, that's
got
my
who got who
partner.
got a breeding this weekend, man?
That's my partner right there.
Okay.
Yeah, hey Trim said I'm gonna be in Savannah. Gnarly, what it do, man? Yeah,
What's happening? What's happening, Atlanta?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning at what time we leaving? We're leaving at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So I should be down there around like 12. Yeah,
Okay.
around like 12.
Where's the show at?
Savannah.
Okay.
So it ain't in Atlanta, so Savannah's like 3 hours away from me. So that's the same day up and down type for me.
All right.
Make sure I got
Well,
everything.
shit, man. Let's get into it, man. Rise and grind, dog family. Y'all know who it is. It's Bam with Play Mad Kennels. I'm in here with
Hey, you already know, man. It's Unique Bullies. Straight out of Florida with it. You feel me? Oh, I'm telling you, man.
straight up, man. And y'all know where to come to get that hot plate in the morning, man. The Bully Breakfast Club, man.
Yes,
This morning
sir.
we got some Belgian waffles to get y'all this morning, man.
Not the
Straight up.
Belgium.
Feel me? So, one thing that, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure I always extend the invite. Y'all can jump on the live, chop it up with us, engage with us in the comments. You got the request a live button right there with the plus sign in the camera. And then you got the question mark in the comment bubble on the bottom of the screen, man. Make sure that y'all use that. Y'all opinion matters. Y'all question is very important. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't had nobody, or if you had a question that has yet to be answered, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to jump on here, chop it up with us at any given time. And, you know, we just going to try to answer to the best of our abilities, man.
You see
Straight up.
green? My bad. I'm
Oh,
off
yeah, you
topic.
got a whole That's a whole tablet.
Well, what? Well, I like this bitch. I might have to go snatch me one for real.
Nah, for sure,
Oh,
man.
got the full. Oh man, I'm in love with this bitch. My bad, y'all.
Nah,
Bro,
them
look
all
at this.
sure.
Come on now, man. And the angle now. What we doing?
Nah, for sure. All right, so shit, man. What we kicking it off with this morning, Unique?
Man, shit, bro. Y'all already know, man, what time it is. So you already know I'm gonna bring it up already. May 20th. You know, we finna be in Daytona for Bully PedX show. July 1st, we're finna be in Rosenberg, Texas for we actually got our first ever Wolf Pit category. And the way how we doing it on this one or whatever, I'm gonna start it off. You feel me? Like, we're gonna do the top female, whichever one is number one. I'm gonna give out a free stud credit to my boy CP. Only thing you gotta worry about is paying for shipping, and we just gonna work out every little thing else that needs to be worked out and finalized. But other than that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we definitely trying to give back. You know, November 11th, you know, we finna be in Goodyear, Arizona. You know, we're gonna be turning up 40 of the best dogs in the world. It's gonna be under one roof. Then, Playman, ain't you hosting the show?
Yeah.
On your
On
show,
July 3rd. Or
July 30th.
nah, I want to say June. It might be June 3rd. It's in June. June 3rd. I apologize, y'all. I'm gonna post a flyer in the comments. But hey, man, we got a question this morning, man, from Wolo_Kennels. He says, when you filling out the paperwork for your dog, do you put your kennel name or just the dog's name?
My kennel name.
You got to put your are
I
you
put
putting
my
the whole
abbreviation.
kennel? Are you putting the whole kennel name, or are you abbreviating it?
Listen, I'm just abbreviating, so I'm putting UB.
Yeah, that's what I do. I put PMK on there, and then the dog's name, and that will establish. You know what I'm saying, where you say that in the pedigree.
Yes, sir.
Let who produced that dog.
Because
Or if
all
you buy the dog, it'll be the same thing. Like the person who signs it over, he will put his abbreviation.
hold on now. Hold up.
Okay.
I got to step to that now. Because there'd be some occasions to where like some breeders might not put their kennel name on front of there or whatever. They might just give you a blank piece of paper. That does not mean that you can put your kennel name in front of that dog's name. If you bought that dog and it didn't have the person's name on there, I myself would not put my kennel name in front of that dog's name. Because you didn't produce that dog. So how are you going to take credit for somebody else's doing?
No, for sure. That makes sense.
You understand what I'm saying?
So that just be something that, you know what I'm saying? Just like whenever you purchase a car or something, just make sure everything is signed, you feel me, and labeled correctly. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to abbreviate, especially if it's your production. Abbreviate it as you establishing your pedigree, your what do they call it? Unique your generations.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, because a lot of people, you know, are in the game to build the generation, and they want their name throughout the mother and the father. You know what I'm saying? On both ends, top and bottom. So it's very important, man. Straight up. Let me see.
That's a fact. You know, because at the end of the day, I mean, like, you also want to show where, you know what I'm saying, like, how far your lineage goes. Like, you want to be able to show credit. Like, that's a form of receipt. That's showing, like, you know what I'm saying? That's showing where your dog originated from, who the dog came from, who produced this dog. Like, that couple abbreviations right before it's going to let you know everything.
I got another quick question, not to cut you off, but IP_exotic bully says, what's the benefits of a dual sire breeding?
Shit, you getting two different dogs. Whichever dog, you know what I'm saying, you might be hitting the one dog because you like the way how this dog is like body structure set up. You might be hitting to another dog because you like that dog head. You feel me? So do a sire. I mean, I'd never stray no one to not do a sire, but if you have a reasoning on why you want to do it, shit, I'm go ahead with it. But you just gotta also remember what side of the horns that they put the semen in.
Nah, for real though. So let me ask a quick question that has to do with that. Is there any way that some of the semen, once it's pushed into the uterus, regardless of what horn you use, is there any way that could possibly shift to the other side if it's all going into the uterus at the same time?
I don't think so because you're actually placing this in the horn.
Right.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
what is the horn for those who don't know?
The horn is, man, bro. It's like, I don't even know how to really say it. It's like where it holds the eggs type shit.
Right. So all right. So you know how you got the two fallopian tubes on each side. That's not the horn.
The tube, yeah. I mean, like, no, because the horn would be at the end of it type shit, like where the ending of it is at.
Right.
That's where they're
That's
putting
what I'm
it
saying.
at.
So that's what I'm saying. The fallopian tubes at the base of them fallopian tubes going into the uterus. Oh, he says it's two sacs. Three Brothers Bulldog. Hold on, let me get Three Brothers Bulldogs on here real quick. Hey, y'all, this is the Bully Breakfast Club, man. Feel free to tune in, educate, you know, because I don't understand that either. I'll be thinking about that as far as the dual sire. And they say, well, one side will be this. Rise and grind, my bro. Introduce yourself. Let them know where you coming from and who you represent.
Top of the morning, top of the dog. This is Three Brothers Bulldog coming out of NYC. We not faking no vibes. This is the Bully Breakfast Club where you get your breakfast every morning. You know how that go.
So
It's like two. I can't really like say pull it out and it's like two little things like this. So I would call it sacks that they push it in because I did surgical before and I've seen it, but it might have a different name, and I'm not gonna say like I know the exact name of it.
Okay.
I got
So
some of
are
the
you
hottest
saying?
Gucci's out here, man.
So are you saying? Are you saying that it's two different sacks? So
Yeah, it's two different sacks. So if you're gonna do
it's separated even in
dude,
the uterus.
yes, it's gonna be on one side. So the puppies is gonna be on one side, just like Unique said, and then the other puppy's gonna be on the other side. So when you're taking out the sacks to cut them open now, you're gonna remember what sack that person's gonna remember what sack those
Yeah.
puppies in. Not saying that the shit twisted and went left and now you don't know. But then I'm a type of person, I would DNA, even though the same thing that Unique said, I would just DNA. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, but what Unique is saying is you wouldn't even have to DNA because you already know what sack you put it in. It's on paper. You know what sack you put it in on paper, and then you're just pulling out. You know what I'm saying? When the time comes.
So there's no way that the semen could intertwine with other semen and like shift sex.
I never really heard none of that part about it, but like I said, before Unique said what he said, I was on some DNA shit. You get where I'm coming from? So even if they put it in two different horns, I still was DNA, not knowing that one is in one horn. But I did read about you put it in this horn, those puppies are gonna be in that in that little box or whatever that little circle or whatever the case may be.
Right.
No.
Okay. Okay.
On that note.
All right, man. What's another question that you've been having, man, that you feel like hasn't been answered lately, brother?
To be honest with you, like, why people breed to the owners instead of breeding to the dogs, man?
That's
a common question.
Frequently asked question.
You know what I'm saying? I breed to the dogs. You know what I mean? I might send my man, like, say me and Unique know each other and play, man. You acting like you know what I mean? You acting like, you know what I mean? You're not acting like play, man. You know what I'm saying? I might call Unique and say, Unique, call that nigga up. Let me use his stud. Just because you acting like a bozo? Nigga, I'm trying to fuck with the dog, nigga.
Right.
I ain't trying to fuck with you.
I know.
I'm trying to fuck with the dog. So I'm trying to make my man go get that shit real quick. He might not want to register my shit when, I got it, though. But yeah, man, I'm from
I know
New York
exactly
City, man.
what
I got
you're
Frenchies.
saying,
I got them Frenchies on deck. Super stud. That nigga, I can stack him with bullies, my boy. I should have brought him outside right now so I could see this nigga, but I only got the females out. A few of them out right now. Mary Poppins.
All right, my bro. Well, let them know where you coming from, bro. I appreciate you tapping
New
in this
York,
morning to share that with us, man.
NYC, man. Three Brothers Bulldogs, man. Home of Gumby, man. The blue-headed pie gorilla, man. You already know we not faking no vibes, man. Tap in with me.
Appreciate
Show
you
with love
tapping
and
in,
respect
fam.
with y'all guys, man. I'm always tapping in. Before y'all started this, I always was tapping in. So
Hey,
you
man,
already know.
Man, that mean a lot, man. All
Indiana Bones looking good. CP looking great. Y'all niggas keep doing y'all thing. Wolf, put it up, man.
All right, appreciate you, my bro.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
great day, man. It's a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right now. Peace. Yeah, that's one thing that, you know, whenever they talk about the horns, bro, I just be wanting to know, like,
Oh yeah, no.
going into the uterus, it would never switch. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, if you do an AI, then yeah, I definitely be like, all right, well, fine, yeah, I definitely want to test, or I definitely want to, you know, I might have that assumption that hey, they might get switched up type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you actually putting it in there and you actually directly putting it right on the horn, ain't really nothing to, you know what I'm saying, to really question.
No, I already know what you're saying, bro. And
that's how I mean, like that's how I feel. I mean, I could be wrong about it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get into it, man.
So I
Let's
seen the
get
next question.
Breakfast Club.
Big Influence Exotic said, "What's the difference between the machines when you go to PG testing?" You want to answer that, or you want me to answer it first?
Go ahead.
Well, the difference is that they just read off of different numbers. That's really it. It's still, yes, sir. It's still the same reading. You're still going to find out when your female is ovulating. But as far as like different machines, there's like different machines that's gonna give you different readings when your female should be ovulating.
Okay.
So not everyone's number is gonna be the same. That's the reason why when people say, "Oh well, you know, like what was your numbers?" You can't really tell everybody your number because they might look at you like, well, what kind of machine were you breeding on? You only got the Iodex, the Minivitas, and then I heard someone say that they breed at they were doing breedings off of color. I don't know if you ever heard of a PG machine like that.
No, I haven't. Hey,
Me neither.
real quick, what's going on, Chuck? Introduce yourself. Let them know where you coming from and who you represent.
Yes, this Chuck coming from Great Lakes Exotic Bullies, man, represent Michigan, you know, hold it down. Shit.
What's
Going to
going
nothing.
on,
Got a little live
man?
breeding.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, quick question. Have you heard of that PG that's testing
No,
off of color?
no, I haven't. That's why I was just listening. Nope, I haven't.
I haven't heard of that, you nigga. That's something new.
I don't know exactly how I operate because one of my boys was telling me about it. He was like, yeah, bro, like my vet said to breed her when she's on the red. So I'm like, red, man. I'm like, damn, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's when she's bleeding, right? He's like,
I feel
nah,
like
like
some
it's
overseas, like some European shit, I feel like I heard that maybe
yeah, I
different.
don't know. Like you can't quote me on that. So like what I'm saying about, I don't really know too much about it, but I've heard of that test where they test off of colors.
Yeah,
I mean, if somebody in the comments know about it, I mean, feel free to tap in and like explain to me because I'm definitely I really want to know like how does that
Yeah,
work?
for us. He said that's an old school machine off that color reading. Savannah boy, I gotta get you in here, man. You gotta tell us about it. What's going on, Chuck? No, bro.
oh
Shit.
man,
You
I'm
said the
kicking,
color of
man.
the
I'm
they said the
living
color
the
of blood.
dream. Shit. Hey, I appreciate what y'all boys doing for the game though with this Breakfast Club shit. I think this shit real educational though, you know, and well needed, definitely well needed.
Yes, sir,
What's
man.
up, bro?
One thing that we try to do is just push back to what it really needs to be, man. A lot of us that are into something and ain't got no clue of what's really going on. Rise and grind, brother. What's going on with you,
What's
Savannah?
up? What's up, bro? How you doing?
Introduce yourself real quick. Let them know where you coming from and who you represent.
Man, my name TJ, man. I represent Savannah Boy Bullies, man. But that
Shout out
machine,
to you, my brother. So you are familiar with that PG test?
yeah, I never used it, but it's a vet in Savannah but they're not really in Savannah. They right outside Savannah. They got one, but it's old. It don't, nobody really use them no more. It's not like
Okay.
nothing new. It's not a new machine. It's old.
That's
That's why
probably
they go
why
off.
we ain't
That's
heard
why they
So
about it.
go
like
off.
okay, so Savannah, you know like how it works or no, not
Nah,
really.
I don't know how it works, but I know they got one, and that's what they go off. They don't even go off numbers. They just go off. I think they go
Colors.
off the color of the blood. Yeah, like once the blood once they test it. It's like it's going off the color of it. It's not even going off a number.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never like. I want to hear like how it operates. Like, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna
Like,
try
'cause
to
I'm trying to be.
I'm gonna try to call them, and I'm gonna send you some information to your DM.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get as much knowledge as possible when they come on to all these different types of machines.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't. Nobody don't use them. I mean,
Well,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
nobody.
Well, I mean, like not for me to say that I want to use it, but just for what I'm saying, just for personal knowledge.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Just to know about something. Okay, I got you.
Exactly, because because like
Quick question.
when my buddy told me about it before, it was like, oh well, yeah, like they go off of colors. Like he had me dumbfounded.
Yeah, it got its own chart. You know how like the mini Venus and the IDEX has a chart. It has a chart too. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But the people
That's
who
what it's called a target test.
yeah. Yeah, it's not. That's all it is. It's showing you what range she in. That's all it's showing you.
Okay.
But the vets that use it, they not even a good vet. So
Okay. So let me ask y'all this: what do y'all feel like is the better progesterone testing machine?
IDEX,
Dex.
Ovulation.
yeah, it really don't matter the machine, long as really it don't. But
Yeah, the ovulation numbers.
Yeah, you just want to know. I mean, any machine's good, bro. You just want to know when your female's ovulating. That's the key.
let me ask this question: do y'all think y'all females, like, say you take her this week and it's her first breeding, and she's ovulating on day 11? The next time she come in heat, do you think she gonna ovulate on day 11 again?
I feel like it might be earlier
I feel
or
like it changes.
be
The heat
later.
cycle might change.
You think it changes?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
I think so. Excuse me.
Yeah, I definitely think it changed too. But I ain't never calculated it like that though.
You know what I'm saying? Like say, cause like my vet Dr. Nunham won't start testing you until they like day 8. Like at the bleed,
Yeah,
like
but
day 8 or
but Savannah, Dr. Nunn's a repro specialist, so
yeah.
he
So he
knows
know, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
He ain't telling you just to tell you certain things. Like with him, I trust when they come on to reproduction, I'm definitely gonna listen to him.
Yeah. They done changed their stuff too, man. They don't do like breedings on the weekend no more. They do ultrasound. I mean, they do C-sections, but they don't do inseminations on the weekends no more.
I didn't even know they were open on the weekends. I thought they were closed.
Nah, hell no. Man, I got his
Since
personal
when?
number.
Oh, see, that's why. That's why. There's a difference.
So, what brand of a progesterone machine do y'all that you feel like is a trusted brand?
IDEX is a trusted brand. The Venus numbers, like me, the machine like my vet, it's called a Toshi AI 360. So that it measures off the Venus numbers. So a 10 is ovulation off of the day machine.
Oh, okay. Shit, that's what's up. But yeah, man, I appreciate
So
y'all.
go ahead, Savannah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna get into this, man, cause somebody had just asked, and you know, a lot of people that are tuning in to the Breakfast Club, this is the first time that they ever been on here, and I just want to ask, just from a different viewpoint, y'all perspective on this particular question. Why do you feel that there are a lot of people that just breed to the owner instead of the dog?
It's like a hype thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say popularity.
Like if somebody got some fire behind their name, they gonna look at it like they could do for the dog. You see what I'm saying? That's how some people gonna look at it. But
I
you just gotta
feel
look
like
at the dog, man.
I feel like it's popularity because they look at it like, okay, well, fine. Let's just say Playmat. I'm using you for an example. All right, boom, Playmat. You know, like I like your energy. I like this, but your dog is not gonna really fix what I'm looking for. But I feel like if I breed to you or come to you, you gonna help turn me up.
Yeah.
Just because off of your name.
And then those be the people that get mad when they tag you in they post and you don't replay.
They definitely get upset, man.
Yeah,
It's a
like,
lot. It's a lot that trickles down from that question, man. Like it could be so much. But I gotta ask y'all this, man. Do y'all really gotta be into this game to really see success out of it, or do you feel like you could get away with doing it like how we just spoke of? You know, breeding to a breeder instead of focusing on the actual program, knowing that I got this hot breeder that I just bred with. I'm gonna score like this. Do you feel like you're not gonna really score like that if you're not really into doing what you were involved in?
it's all about, like, if you in it for just money, man, it ain't nothing gonna be good if you just in it just for money. You gotta love these dogs, man. 'Cause when the money ain't coming, what you gonna do?
It's
You
the
gonna get
whole
rid of your dog?
program. I look at it. You know, you can't just breed to the stud or to the stud owner. You know what I mean? If you want to take the shortcut and go buy a badass boy, to me that's shortcutting your whole program. Trying to just get in and get in on the stud fees. You see what I'm saying? As opposed to trying to create a whole foundation. You know what I mean? Upon females. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like a program is created. Definitely upon females.
Yeah.
I can agree with you to a certain extent on that. Like when you said about buying the male and expecting to turn up, like, yeah, you can't expect to turn up, but if that male is hitting, then the male is gonna hit. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. I
you
feel
just
like
gotta
when it's your time, it's your time. It don't matter what dog
right.
you breed to.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair to say.
If
That's fair to say.
it's meant for you to get that dog, you gonna have that dog. If it's meant for your
But fuck
program to
around
be,
and buy a dog and only have 2 dogs to your name, 2 males, and then think you're gonna bubble on stud fees and shit. Like, to me, that's what I'm looking at, like a program. Like, that's not a program. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I look
That's
at
a
it.
What do you feel like is a program, Chuck?
Shit, a well-rounded, all around, full of females. I look at it. You know what I mean? Full of females. I mean, it's still hard. I'm still going through, trials and tribulations of what I thought was a program. So it's really hard to, I feel like, to define that, because the game is changing so quickly. You know what I mean? Like, the shit that was popping 2 years ago or last year might not be hitting right now, or the marketing or the market how it was 2 years ago or last year compared to what it is. So I think the game is definitely evolving a lot faster than what it has been, in the past. You know what I mean? When I got into the game. So That's my
So
opinion, personally.
do you feel like the let's just say the dogs that you had that were popping 2 years ago, do you feel like those could be tools and that you can incorporate whatever it is that you still have over there with what's going on to this day, as far as the
Definitely,
style of
definitely. But
dogs
just
that the
more
game?
like you said, yeah, more as a tool, you know what I mean? And instead of thinking you're gonna hit a home run, you might only hit a single. So you just gotta work your way around the bases and be like you said, everybody got their time, you know, and just be patient with the grind, you know what I mean? And trust the process. I mean, all them, all them fairy tale, shits they want you to believe in, you just gotta trust the
Yeah,
process, trust the grind.
No, that's a fact.
I agree.
You gotta believe in yourself before anybody else will believe in you.
Exactly. No, 100%. 100%.
Because if you don't believe in yourself, how you expect to convince somebody to believe in you?
No,
Nah,
I
100%.
absolutely. Like,
But
okay,
that goes back to breeding to the stud owner or the stud. Like, you could say you got a badass dog and you know you got a badass dog, but say a motherfucker like me I'm not really in tune with the the putting on the show, at the dog show type shit. But the motherfucker over here might have a dog that's rated, just say a 7, but he, his the what he brings to the dog show, like you said, breeding to the owner, they might go that way, even though you might feel like you got a better dog. So it's a popularity, you know what I mean? I think right now at this point, it's really popularity. That's what's going on.
okay. What do you
I seen
feel
the
like?
question.
Go ahead, Unique.
No, I'm saying I seen the question.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you answered.
I was about to say. I was about to tap in on that.
Okay.
So dripping goat. You know, I'm about to bring you in, man, because I gotta hear why you feel a small dog is going to fade away. Because at the end of the day, like I feel like that was a major goal in the game to create a small bull. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm
It ain't
not.
going. It ain't finna go nowhere. It's just that people's gonna try and add to it to make it better.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's been a goal for years now. So I don't think the nanos and the micros are ever gonna fade away. I feel like they will incorporate more mass on these small dogs.
What up,
Raji,
though?
brother, introduce yourself. Let them know where you coming from and who you represent.
What up? I'm OG of the Trapper out of Racine, Wisconsin. And I was saying that because I've been bumping to a lot of people having a lot of problems with the smaller dogs, like losing litters, not being able to take, stuff like that. So it started litters dying, stuff like that. I'm cool with a stud like that, to shrink some shit up, but I don't want all my stuff like super small. I just went through a situation like 4 dogs didn't take. I put stud fees, everything, 4 of them didn't take in a row. And that super small shit just
So
haven't
when
been
did you?
taking like
Okay,
it's
so
supposed to.
when did you hit your females?
Usually when it hit a 10, or like a 12, I usually hit her with the AI. Then I tried it with a surgical too, and it still didn't take. And I
What was her
told the
numbers at
dog
when you
out
hit it with the
negative. You know
surgical?
what I mean? Shit, I think it was. I had to look in my notes, but I think it probably was
Okay,
like a
all right. So
24
yeah, you running off a
or
mini
something
Vita
like that.
numbers. So yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's about.
Hey, give me
Yeah,
a small male and
yeah,
give me a little bit bigger female. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I agree with
No, that's
that
a fact.
fully. You know what I mean?
Small bitches ain't gonna give you
It's
nothing
like
but a couple puppies anyway. You know
I don't
what I
believe
mean?
that. No, I don't
you
believe
know.
that. You can't. I can't let you
What
put false
oh
narratives.
what size litter?
Yeah. What do you consider small?
What you say?
Bro. Like,
I mean, a singleton, a 2-piece or something. You know what I
oh
mean?
yeah.
Like,
No.
I've had
We get
small
it.
puppies, small girls, and they look like they got a whole load, and then the motherfuckers pull out a 2 or 1
But
or a
I
stillborn. Like,
gotta
I've
say
had
this
hella
though,
problems
Chuck.
with.
I gotta say this though. I done did that with a pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
For
I done
sure.
did that
Me
with a
too.
pocket.
Yes,
Yes,
can
sir.
I ask
Yeah.
y'all this question real quick? Okay. So do y'all believe in like so if a dog had like a 10-piece, do y'all believe in large quantity, or y'all rather have a smaller litter with better quality? You think that it's better quality when you have 3 to 6 puppies, or do you think it's still the same quality with 6 and up, or
It's the
6 to
same.
I
10
think it's the
puppies?
same.
Only difference is
You
all them dogs is
do?
gonna be small when it's a huge litter. I've seen smaller litters, dogs way bigger, meaning they're getting a lot more nutrients. Now just think about one source of nutrients coming out to 10 puppies. Not all of them are gonna be big until they start to get grown. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
No.
For sure, yeah. That was something I was always wondering about. Like, do the quality lessons when you have
Because
bigger litters,
one
or
thing about them,
with smaller
one
litters,
one thing about
the
them
quality is
females too,
better.
bro, they gonna drop as like I hear a lot of people say, oh well, yeah, them small dogs, they're not gonna have a lot of puppies. It just all depends on how many eggs that she gonna drop, bro. She's gonna drop enough eggs to where she can carry.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? She's not gonna overdrop and
Okay,
drop 12 eggs to where they all get hit, or like, you know what I'm saying, 9 or 10. If she's a smaller dog, she's only gonna drop enough to where she can carry them.
What
most
y'all think
definitely,
about
most
them heat
definitely,
shots and them
most
ovulation
definitely.
shots and shit?
Basura, trash.
Trash?
Yes, sir.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'd rather just go how I go. Cause once one of mine hit, heat, all of them
Mm-hmm.
go hit. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna roll like that and pick what I'm gonna breed and
Yeah, I've never
pick what I'm gonna
used that
kill.
either. I'm more so natural now. I know there are other natural remedies to bring your female in heat that a lot of people use, but as far as like trying to force the process, like nah, I ain't nothing on that, none at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to get back to what you were saying as far as the litters though, or as far as the dog, the height of the dog. So what height are you saying you feel like it's gonna fade away?
Like that
Like what?
real super small shit that can't
Like can't
climb up the
climb up
stairs.
the stairs small? Now let me
Yeah,
ask you this: is it
yeah.
because you didn't train that dog to do that over while it was a baby?
They can't reach.
I, I ain't gonna say that, bro, because I know some small dogs that can get up some stairs, bro.
For sure. But then I got some that shit. They try to get up the stairs. Oh, down there fell
Yeah,
out. I gotta
yeah,
catch them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be carrying
yeah.
6 dogs
I'm in
outside to
that.
go
I'm
use the
in that boat
bathroom. You know
now,
what I'm saying?
and I feel like it'll just come to them as they get older because I do got a flight of stairs to their area. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a couple little steps just to go outside. So that right there will kind of like train them to keep going. But like, I want to just tap in on what you said. I honestly don't feel like that there's gonna be uh, uh, a fade with the micros or the nanos for this point, for this reason right here. The simple fact that we've been trying to breed a small dog with these big dog features for years. I feel like it's finally
For
starting to
sure.
come together. And when it comes to breeding, bro, it takes years to get to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
basically evolving
Definitely.
into an area of more desirable dogs. You know what I'm saying? At this small stature, you feel me? So I don't feel like it's gonna
Yeah.
what I'm saying, fade away. I just feel like the breedings are just going to become more and more better because we know what we don't want. But as far as, okay, let's just say, for instance, you said, oh, my females weren't taken or nothing like this. Maybe it was the organs did get too big or whatever in the small body. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that we can just breed that out, just cold turkey. but I know for a fact that we can breed better as far as when it comes to health. You know what I'm saying?
More calculated breedings.
For
More
sure.
calculated breedings, more, you know what I'm saying? Understood, complemented breedings. No, not more. No, not really trying to water nothing down, but try to keep everything elevating to where every dog that comes off this litter is still able to be bred. You know what I'm saying? Or wanted to be bred, if that makes more sense.
That should be the ultimate goal that we have as a whole, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
as a community, quote unquote, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. I agree. I
No, I
definitely agree.
definitely feel like putting the breedings together and doing your research before you put them together helps out a lot too. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of that also comes in the trial and error
Okay.
of the topic that, you know, what was brought up earlier is that a lot of people just breeding to the stud owner instead of the actual quality dog.
Yeah, and blind to the fact of, like you said, all them health issues or whatever issues that could be going on with looking at that part. So yeah, like you said, trial and error is the best learning tool that I feel like we all got. You know,
Definitely. I learned a lot off trial and error, man. So, you know, it prepared me for the future and future breedings and all the things I got going on now. So when I run into those problems now, I'm able to troubleshoot and get those problems out the way early, like as far as whelping and things like that. So definitely trial and error, man. I had went through like a 2-year hiatus of just L's, but it just made me into the breeder I am
How
now.
did
That
that?
I
Right.
got better,
How
you
did
know.
you cope with all of that?
Man, I almost damn near went in depression, man, you know, but then I looked at my other dogs, like I had you know, I was studying my dog out. Somebody told me they didn't tell me one of their dogs died from parvo. So my dog ended up catching parvo. And I brought it back to my camp
Yeah.
and it ate my camp up. You know what I'm saying? It was my main stud. And I want to give up, I want to quit, but I looked at my other dogs and I was like, damn, I can't let
Yeah.
them down.
Right.
They depending on me. You know what I'm saying? So that was part of the motivation. And then I end up finding my stud sister. And that dog helped me cope with it because you know, it kind of like the same bond I had with
Yeah.
her brother, I had with her. And I just told myself, man, I just was like, shit, I got all this money invested. I got all these dogs depending on me. I've been through this. I've been on the highways and the snowstorms doing breeze. I'm like, all that'll be wiped
Right.
away if I quit. You know what I'm saying? That'll be down the drain. All the work I put in will be gone if I quit. And I just kept telling myself, I'm watching other people that started way behind me, passed me up, have breedings. I'm like, damn, I still ain't had a breeding. I'm still recuperating. And then, like I said, I had those 4 dogs that didn't paid the stud feed. I actually had one of the dogs swell up like 2 of them swell up like they was pregnant. When it went at 35 days, saw 6 puppies in there, so it was confirmed. So on C-section day, went in there, cut the dogs open, and wasn't nothing in there. It was debris
yeah,
that
Mm.
they absorbed. So that was a heavy hit for me
What
too. You know
I
what I
gotta
mean?
ask, bro. Like I pray that
So
I
what?
never have to go through this. But what happens when a female absorbs the pups and you just confirmed I got 6 pups in here in a day? There's nothing.
At day 35.
So hold on. Okay,
Man,
hold on. No.
I don't
So
know.
when you say absorb, did you do an ultrasound first to confirm she was pregnant? Okay,
Yeah, at day
so that
35.
was your first time doing that. She didn't have no pups in there, or she did have pups.
She did
Okay,
have
and
pups. They said we
then
saw 4 to
came day
6.
60. Y'all, you did an X-ray.
No, I didn't do an X-ray. I just depend to see. Now I do X-rays. See, that's what I'm saying. The trial and error. I do X-rays because it hurt me to cut my dogs open and no puppies in there, and then I watch this dog walk around looking for puppies, trying to heal back up. You know what I mean? That shit hurt me. Like, damn, my dog just got cut open and she in pain walking around here
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking for
But
puppies.
I
You know
gotta
what I mean?
ask though, like how does that
Yeah.
occur?
Yeah, I'm curious too, because that shit happened to me a few
Man,
different times.
I've heard of it multiple times. The bitch absorbed the puppies, but I'm just like, how? Me, man, look,
so
I just wanna know, like, when that happened, what questions did you ask and the answer was given to you when they said that your female absorbed the puppies? Because I need to know this. I want to know why, how we can prevent.
Okay, like they were saying, like, no stairs, not letting them out. Because the first time I was letting all the dogs out together. So, you know, the dogs can rough house and do some garbage, and they said they can absorb them or lose them like that. So the next time I did it, I said, okay, I'm only taking these dogs out individually without no other dogs, no rough house. You're not even seeing none of them. I'm bringing these dogs upstairs. You're not even seeing none of the other dogs from the kennel for the whole 62 days. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see them. And the shit still did it again. You know what I mean? So a person told me, like, it just depends on the dog. If the dog, it's up to the dog. It's not up to if the dog want to hold them, they'll hold them, or they can reject them.
So what did they say? Just
That's the
letting the
only answers
dogs,
I got.
letting the dogs just, keeping them separated from getting too anxious.
Yeah, the stress how I feel, but I'm just like homeboy where he was saying I don't let my pregnant bulls out with the other dogs just for that reason. But like you said, I mean, it's a gamble. No matter how you want to cut it, you know what I mean? It's a gamble.
Yeah.
You know, you can do everything right and still end up on the wrong side. You know what I mean? So every female is different. How I look at it,
Mm-hmm.
and it all goes back to the health. You know what I mean? I done bought hella adult females, and some shit always might go wrong with them because you don't know after that first litter they ready to dump them, and you don't really know why. Until it's really too. When you done bought somebody else's investment, you don't know how them dogs was treated. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
It could. I mean, it's a number of different ways, that I feel like it could happen. But stress, try to alleviate all that shit. Think about it like if it was a pregnant woman. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Most definitely. So now I like to cover my measures. I make sure that dog getting all the right vitamins, all the prenatal pills, making sure she get cleaned out and everything. So I'm trying to do everything on my part to make sure that girl is in the right condition, the right health. And what I also believe too is tender love and care. I'm rubbing her stomach like if it's my bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving her love, letting her know, baby, it's gonna be okay. Everything gonna be all right.
No, that's
I love you, friend.
I'll be singing to
You feel
him.
me?
I'll be serious.
You know what I mean? Hey, shit. We in a relationship. We locked in. We gonna go through this together. You feel me?
But I just had to
Straight
ask
up.
that because I hear that a lot, bro. And I'm just like, how does this even happen? You know what I'm saying? But hey, real quick, y'all, this is the Bully Breakfast Club, man. Brought to you by the Wolf Pit. It's been an interesting topic this morning, man. We talking about, everything pertaining to dogs. So those who are tuning in, man, share the live to your local dog breeder. People that are thinking about dog breeding, man, it goes down. This is an educational platform. If you do want to get on the live and chop it up with us, request the live. If you can't talk to us right now, you always got that question bubble to where we'll still answer it, man.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to tap out. I'm going to get this breeding done, man. But I appreciate y'all having me. Y'all, have a blessed weekend and stay safe out there.
For sure, Chuck.
I appreciate you tapping in, fam.
I'm gonna get up out of here too, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the show. I try to tap in every morning, man. I'm gonna be in and out all day while y'all on here. I gotta take care of a few things, man. Salute, man. I love what you boys doing, and I look forward to seeing y'all at some of these dog shows, man.
Y'all have a good day, man. Peace.
Already.
Now that throws me off right there, Unique. I'll be wanting to know, like, how does this happen, bro?
Well, they were writing in the comments that said pyometra can cause it, or that dog herpes.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes a lot more sense. But bro said he confirmed that day 30. Me personally though, I don't like doing all that confirmed shit, bro. It's like a superstitious thing to me. Like I don't want to what do they jinx it? You
Count your
feel me?
you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch.
Right? You feel me? I'm just letting the female do her.
See, but
However she wants to do her, I do separate the females. Sometimes we haven't, you know what I'm saying? But it's some that, you know, they say, oh, it's the environment. You don't want to change the environment. Oh, you want them to be in a less stressful, let them do them environment. So there's so many, you know what I'm saying, remedies and what we think, and you know what I'm saying, so much that you can do, but it's just more so like I want to prevent that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. See, like me, only thing I do, I ain't gonna cap you down. The only thing I don't do X-rays. The only time I ever did an X-ray was I had to do an X-ray for Dizzy Camp.
I
When I
don't do
confirmed the
that.
litter. I don't do X-rays. All I do is I just do straight
I ain't,
confirmation. That's it.
I
Roger
ain't gonna
Grind,
lie to you. I
real,
don't.
real quick, gentlemen, introduce yourselves and let them know where you coming from and who you represent.
Loyalty Life for Life, man. Making good move bullets, man. East Texas, stand up.
Three Brothers Bulldogs, NYC. We not faking no vibes.
Hey, like my dog Loyalty be saying, if you ain't loyal, you spoiled for the
Spoiled for
soil.
the soil, man.
Yes, sir.
Facts. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what
Hey,
you just
now
talking
I
about,
just tapped
Playman
in real
Gonzalez?
quick because hey, it's so many different things that can cause payo. You know, you don't even gotta breed your female for her to catch payo. She can
Nah,
you
it wasn't Pio. It was the female absorbing the
That's what
dog.
he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when you was
Um,
asking what causes that, and like, yeah, I went through that. That's why I tapped in. It's pyo, and it's many different things that can make your female catch pyometra. It's not one like when I first came into it, I heard people talking about people using dirty tools when you AI your dog and all that. Like it's nothing. That could be one reason, but it's a many different ways she can catch it. She can catch it by just coming in heat. She can catch it before being bred or after being bred. Like and far as the absorbing puppies, I had that same thing go on myself.
I just
Playman.
had that just a while ago.
Yeah, like
Last month. Last month.
confirmed and all everything old
Confirming
dude
all
just
that.
said. Like
Shit.
I'm right there with him. Like confirmed and everything. 30-day mark confirmed. Go back right day 57, 58 to start trying to get the reverse PGs, making
They ain't
sure
nothing in
everything
there.
right. And ain't nothing in there. The sacks, guess what? The sacks was still there.
Still there. Yup, you
The
loyalty. I'm
sacks
on
was
what you
still
on.
there, but no puppies inside of them
so
motherfuckers, man.
basically,
Pyometra.
like a miscarriage.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
They had the heartbeat and all that. They had the heartbeat when you confirm. You know, you probably confirmed a little, whatever case may have the heartbeat when you do the
Facts.
ultrasound, whatever case may be. When it come down to the time, you know, you might say 10 days before. You want to say make sure everything is good. Circles is there, ain't nothing in there, no heartbeat, no nothing.
Yep.
Damn.
That happened to me
But
last month.
the sack's still there. And if you messing
Sack
with a
still
vet,
there.
if you messing with a vet that and when he was talking about get his dog cutting open and wasn't nothing there, his vet either they didn't have an up-to-date machine to be able to tell them sacks, because if you got the older tools, the sacks will look like puppies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts
Yep.
of
So
life, the little circle vibe. Yep.
yeah, them sacks it'll make you think that it's a puppy.
Yeah,
You
you
know
ain't
what I'm
lying.
saying? So you might want to make sure the vets and the people that you fucking with too, when you getting them checked out, all the way up to date.
All right.
With the tools they use.
Quick question
That
for
shit was,
y'all.
yeah.
Ultrasounds or X-rays?
Ultrasound to confirm X-ray to see the spine. So you can't even do an X-ray at
So you see an
motherfucking,
ultrasound
yeah, until you
heartbeat.
see a
And
heartbeat.
I
And
ain't gonna
then it don't
lie,
even
that's
matter. It
all
don't
I
even,
want.
me too. Then it don't even matter if you're doing it like that anyway, because you still got to wait up to 50 something, 40 something to see even the skulls and the spines and all that. So you might as well just confirm. I'm a type of person, I confirm, and the bully God gonna bless me. That's it.
You feel
I
me?
just want him to bless me, bro. I don't want them to squeeze nothing on the dog belly. That line, X-ray line, all that shit is for human beings. Like they talk about radiation. I'm good, bro. She full. I'm not trying to take her out the crib at 50 something days when she's solid like a rock and driving where I gotta drive to. Nah, we
I don't
driving
do X-rays
to do the
for the
C-section.
simple I
We
don't do X-rays for the simple fact that, man, I'm getting C-sections like he just said. I don't really
facts.
got to know the puppy count.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
need to know that their hearts is beating good and the organs is formed. You
And then
know?
I'm dealing, and then with when a vibe like that, I'm gonna deal with the vet that I'm gonna be dealing with that's trustworthy, that ain't gonna be stealing puffs. Cause I done heard so much stealing puffs vibes. So a nigga want to do an X-ray in certain states and how the case may be. But me, I'm going in for the gusto. My old man gonna let them shits, give me them
But
shits right out. I'm good.
hey, one thing I will say for the signs, man, I don't speak on what I done went through when it comes to the Payo. This what I look for. The discharge. And man, anytime it gets some coloring to it, if you breed your female, I don't care if it's surgical or whatever. After you breed your female, keep close eyes on them, man, and look for the discharge when they pissing. Because it might not just come out on its own. You might have to pay attention to when she pissing. Do it look like she pissing out little clots of
Mucus.
like mucus and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Or it
But it's
might
not
have
it's
a
not blood
green
though,
tint
right,
to the
Loyalty? It's not.
huh?
It has nothing to do with the. It's not nothing to do with the red coloring, right? It's just mucus coloring though.
Far as in my position here, it was like green,
Say no
man.
more.
It started turning fucking greenish. It had a greenish tint to it, and that shit I took her in the first time I bred her, man. She absorbed. I confirmed she absorbed the puppies. I came back after doing deeper research on Payo and really seeing really what caused it, because your female can produce too many hormones. You know what I'm saying? A female can produce too many hormones and,
Some
and,
of them could
and
be bad.
and it could catch and it could cause Payo. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a many different ways. But okay, this is what I say. For people that got a lot of females, that's one reason you don't want your real young females around your older females. Because it could bring them in heat, and guess what? You might not breed them, but that little female might catch Payo. She might be too young for you to breed the first time, but she still can catch Payo by coming in heat. And if she producing too many hormones for her little body, like that's another stage. Like it's a many different reasons. But the green discharge, man. If you see the green discharge, take your female in, man. You know what I'm saying, to the vet, or try to get her some amoxicillin or some type of antibiotics that's safe to take while she bred. You know, that's safe for her to take after being bred.
Hell yeah.
I gotta ask real quick.
You ain't never lie about that.
Let's say they are small females and they're at that 6 month mark. That wouldn't hurt them, would it?
And I don't know. The
Well,
only thing, like I said, I only can speak on what I've been through. And the earliest my females done came in heat is like the 8 month mark, man. I never
Because
had one in before 8 months come in heat.
Yeah, me neither.
say it again. Say it again, Playman.
he said that's why it's important not to have your young females around your older females if they come in heat, because it could bring the younger one in heat.
Yeah.
That shit
Oh,
was
I
the
ain't
whole
tripping
yard.
on that. I done had a female.
If the dog is at 6 months, that's expected anyways.
Yeah, I done had that already. I had a female come in at 6 months and she came in at 10 months.
Yeah, that's expected already for a female to come in.
Unique, what you
Now
did with
I
that?
was going to
Man,
ask.
Wait
yeah, I
again.
ain't gonna lie.
Unique,
I was going to ask.
Unique, what
never
you
had
did?
them that early.
Unique, what you did? Wait again, or
Wait,
you
what?
waited again?
I bred her ass.
Dang.
Listen, I ain't going for
At
10
6
months and
months.
better.
Yeah,
No,
you
the
bred her
first
at
one.
6 months,
No,
nigga?
he said 6
No.
months and then 10. No, he
At
didn't say
10
that. He said
months.
6 and then 10. But I
Oh,
still,
okay. I thought
She
he was saying
two of
on
them
the
came.
first one. I was gonna
She
say,
had a
boy, you a savage, boy.
nah.
I ain't gonna lie, 10 months and better, get it wetter. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, we
No,
going at 10 months,
I
bro.
was saying this. I was going to say, like, let's just say the older female was around a female less than 6 months. You don't think that's good for the smaller woman or
To
smaller
come in
female
heat.
around that grown female at all?
I mean, their body's not gonna
I
mature.
can't say,
It's not gonna be
you know, I'm
mature
gonna
enough
say
to
to each
come in
his
heat.
own on that. I ain't gonna say it's a right or a wrong. It's to your preference.
Okay. But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
me too. That's what I'm gonna say too.
I don't think like a puppy is gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? Because it still takes time for this dog to actually mature.
Exactly. You threw me for a loop right there, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like the earliest they can come in heat is 6 months. That's just me.
Yeah, see, I can't even disagree with that for the very reason, like I said, on my end,
But then
I have
coming back
never
at
had a
4 months.
female come in heat before 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I pay attention to, because every female that I got, man, I produce everything on my yard. And I don't know bragging or nothing. It's just I pay attention to that within my line. You know what I'm saying? Within the dogs I'm breeding, like I pay attention to that shit. So I ain't never had one come and heat that early. Like you boys just y'all put me on some shit saying y'all got feet. It's coming. Y'all used to having females come and
Man,
heat at 6 months. So
loyalty, I promise
I'm
you, like
still learning.
when it happened to me the first time, bro, I had to call people like, bro, is this shit
Like what
natural?
the hell is going? Like what the hell is going
Yeah,
on?
bro. I'm like, man, this can't be real right now.
Now,
Boom.
hey,
So they was
this
like,
the
yeah,
only
no.
thing I'm saying, play man, to tap right in right there where because you say I threw you for a loop. What I'm saying is this. It's a chance. Now I'm not saying this for sure, but guess what? Say that female 6 months and she happens to produce too many hormones for her body. It's a chance she could catch Pio, and guess what? Even though you don't breed her, that Pio is still up inside of her. You
That's
feel
like
what I'm
positive
saying?
and negative. What you saying right there, loyalty, like positive and negative cells on that in the hormone vibes that make it get pio, even if you ain't breed
Man,
the dog before, or even if she's not ready to breed and she young, she can catch it.
man, if I ain't saying it clear enough for y'all, man,
Facts of
excuse
life.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I only know how to say it how I'm saying it.
Facts of
You know what I'm
life.
saying? Like, so what I mean, like, okay, say for Unique, for instance, say she was 6 first one, then she came back 10, and then he bred her and the bitch ain't take. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. See, niggas won't even be thinking to, damn, do I need to? But one thing I can say about Pio, if she happens to catch it before being bred, that's the good reason they say clean your female out. You
Right.
feel me?
But here's the thing,
I'm
though.
too.
You also
Huh?
got to
As
look at you also.
as long as you, I feel like we can prevent that with cleaning the female out.
Facts.
If
If you
you
cleaning your
feel
female out, it's gonna
that
get
may be a case. Me personally, and I say this all the time, like it's not mandatory to clean them out. Like you don't have to do that to get a great breeding or nothing. But me personally, I like to do that because you know who knows what dogs we came across for the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a large camp, dogs everywhere.
I feel like you need to clean
You
your
know what I'm
dogs
saying?
out.
I just feel like you should do it, shit. You know
I,
what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt.
I feel like you need to clean your dogs out because at the end of the day,
I
if
ain't
you
gonna
clean the
lie,
shit, they.
play man. I think we need to start standing on the business of making that a necessity,
What?
something that needs to be done.
Cleaning your
Cleaning the
bitch out?
females out. But
Yes,
like,
yes.
Whoa,
but
whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa.
bro,
But you hold on, hold
we
on.
could.
If you gonna clean the female out, clean the female out. Like when? Like as soon as she come in her first heat type, start cleaning her out then, or
No,
No,
how?
when
no, I'm talking about
like I'm gonna
before
say
you
when you got
breathe.
plans on breeding her, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it real. Like if you got plans on breeding her, I feel like that's just and it's just my opinion. I'm not saying this is the for
Right,
fact.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
No.
This is
Yeah.
my opinionated fact that it's just give you a plus, bro. Like whatever can truly give you a plus, a step ahead, and cleaning them out. It sounds deep, but man, as long as you can come across you some amoxicillin and some good wormer, that's cleaning your bitch
Okay,
out.
so
And
let
You know
me
some
what I'm
bait
saying?
and
ask
some
you.
bait and some bait trail, you be alright.
So
You know what I'm
your
saying? Like,
female, so you gonna okay? Let's just say, loyalty. You got your female. It's her first heat. You plan on breeding. I mean, her first heat. You plan on breeding her. As she come out to her second heat, this is gonna be one of your main bitches. You gonna breed. You're gonna clean her out.
man, I'm cleaning that bitch out.
Okay, I'm just asking. Me, I'm not
why not?
because,
Why
bro,
not though? You know?
she ain't never had nothing in her. It's her first time.
Oh,
But
you
that's
said
what
first
I'm
time?
saying. See, I'm cleaning her out just in case that first heat that I skipped, just in case it's a chance that she caught Pio. Because the only way you really can tell that Pio, that your dog got it without breeding them is if it clogs them up. See, some of them, they can catch it and it don't clog them up. And what I mean, they still able to piss.
And
See,
you know what? You know
if
what?
they got it and it's real bad, your female won't be able to piss, bro.
And what you don't and what people don't understand too, a lot of that blood, a lot of that blood get clogged up in a situation too. So you gotta do that. So sometimes you doing an AI
You mean
and all that blood is
if
clogged
a
up
you
in a
mean if a
formation.
bit you mean if you mean if a female is pooling? That's what
No,
you mean?
no, not
Um,
even pooling
Matter of
unique. I'm
fact, now
talking
I'm
about
not saying this is
overall.
for
I'm
sure.
just I'm just saying overall having a heat
Okay.
in general and shit
All
be
right.
like on the walls of a like say like I'm gonna use a transmission. Say they say don't get a transmission flush, but they say change your oil and transmission, right? We get a flush, your tranny all fucked up. So the walls of that, it's just cleaning what's going through it. Maybe not the walls, but it's cleaning whatever's going through the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You understand where
But
I'm coming from?
hey, real quick, not to cut nobody off. Street Life _ Bully says there's open Pio and closed Pio.
And that's what I was just speaking on. Thank you. Open Pio, your female is still able to piss. The fluids are still able to flow. Now, closed payo, hey, unique. Now, I'm not saying this for a fact. It's just me paying attention to the game like I do. That it make that's what I feel like. Closed payo is the reason bitches be pooling. You feel me? Because if she can't piss, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, but the pooling is not from the pissing. The pooling is her, like when she come in the heat. Yeah, it's like when she heat, she not dripping the blood out.
Yeah, because the cervix is closed.
So will y'all feel like them if she got closed payo, wouldn't that kind of make it even worse, or run right along with it?
If it's something that you can't,
Closed
really
payo. Closed payo, man, it's just builds up fluid on the uterus. That's what payo is. That's what'll make your bitch absorb the puppies. It's too much fluid on the uterus.
Okay, right.
So, all right, let's say the cervix is open. You can pull that shit out and flush it with the saline.
I had a bitch that
flush what? Flush what?
If they got payo, if it's open payo, your ass got to go get some motherfucking antibiotics. I'm gonna keep it live. We need some antibiotics ASAP.
You can still get antibiotics for the closed payo when the female comes in heat. Then you can breathe. Then you can.
If it's closed payo, you better catch it early, because if it's closed payo, it's liable to mess her uterus up bad, bro, and they want you to spade her. You know what I'm saying? No lie to you.
No, it's not. What are y'all saying? No, it's not. To what?
Pulling during the heat isn't payo though, right? He asked a question.
Cool. No, I wouldn't say it was.
And pooling is two different things.
Yeah.
We already said that. Nobody said that was a fact, man.
No,
we just said it could run together.
Hey, real quick, let me rotate the line real quick, three brothers. I'm right back in. Give me just a second.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Peace. I'm about to add somebody on here who hasn't
that
been
closed payo. I ain't gonna lie, boy. If you don't catch that closed payo, boy, that bitch was little.
You gotta catch that shit early.
And I'm talking about, listen, and how that bitch work, bro. It'll start deteriorating at your bitch
on the inside.
What?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, brother? Let them know who you are and who you represent.
Luciano Bullies, man. I breed Frenchies. I was trying to get in the comments, but it says it's off. I think before we talk
you gotta follow the page in order to comment.
Yeah, I follow you, but I just as far as cleaning a female, I think before cleaning a female, we should be doing vaginal cultures, because the problem with cleaning a female, she could build resistance to the antibiotics over time. You understand? So what a vaginal culture would do to your female, it would look for any type of bacteria that your female might have in her vaginal, basically, and that'll tell you that'll break down. This is the antibiotics to get rid of it before it forms anything else. But cleaning a bitch out just because you think you want to clean her out is no good. Because when the bitch really get payo or anything like that, she could build the resistance to the antibiotics you've been giving her.
Okay, that makes sense. So you don't encourage to clean that.
So
a female should be cleaned out if it needs to be done. You understand? But just cleaning a female out due to her coming in heat and you want to breed her, nah. Because she can build the resistance to antibiotics. Just like humans, you build the resistance to antibiotics. You know why it's happening? You gotta go to the hospital, your body get used to it through IV.
If you take it enough, your body get used to it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, me myself, when my females come in heat now after dealing with that payo, when mine come in heat now, as soon as she starts swelling and I see the first drop of blood, I'm taking them to the motherfucking vet and get me a sonogram done.
Yeah.
And I get a sonogram done just to see if she got that extra fluid and build up on the uterus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be honest with you, a vaginal culture, that shit don't cost none. I mean, a lot of you guys be like in the South, up here, up north, is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I'm in the
about
South.
$250. You understand? But I know down south vets are a little bit cheaper and stuff like that.
Yeah, they charge y'all how much for sonograms?
Sonograms out here, you go to the vet, you're gonna pay like $400 to $500 for a sonogram.
What? Damn, they must want $1,000 for an X-ray then.
Yeah. It's like we don't really have that many places that do any of that. You gotta either go to Carlos or Bully Zone. You go to a regular vet, you getting raped over here. But a vaginal culture don't cost that much. A vaginal culture will cost you $100 to $200. You understand?
So you say doing a vaginal culture as instead of basically medicine your female up or cleaning her out.
Yeah, just like a vaccine. Some motherfuckers give their dogs way too much vaccine. You
But it's
understand?
gonna let you know. It's basically just gonna let you know if that cat dirty or not. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so a vaginal culture will break
Same
down
shit.
everything. You understand? They'll swab inside her, and they'll break down any type of bacteria,
Mm.
fungus, anything that's growing or about to grow in there. And they'll break down what antibiotics would be best to treat, whatever bug it is that she has. I will go that step before just pumping up a dog with antibiotics because you think she needs to be cleaned out.
Okay.
Because now your bitch, let's say she does end up say, damn, my bad, I got a phone call. But let's say she does get pregnant, and God forbid she does get an infection after having those puppies. You know what? She might build the resistance to what you was giving her. You understand? Now you got to go to something harder. You go to
Says, why do females pull though? Is there something a breeder can do to actually fix that naturally?
I can't hear you play, Matt.
It says, why do they pull? Why do they pull? Is there something that we can do to fix that naturally?
Nah, to be honest with you, I don't even know how to answer that. I think a female just pulls sometimes. The best way to know if your female is pulling, you massage her rear, right under her rear, under her belly. Push on that. If you see any blood squirting out, she's pulling.
Okay.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like that's hereditary?
No, I think it happens more to females that have a heavy flow. You understand?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the blood just sits there and doesn't actually get flushed out. But to be honest with you, I think that's more of a bulldog trait, to be honest with you.
So that's hereditary.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's some type of genetics in it. Yeah. I don't think it's more genetically than anything, on a breed itself, I think. Because I never really had that happen to me, only in a bulldog, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But yeah,
I haven't
them vaginal cultures, man, is a must thing, man. I think we should start pushing that more and more. That'll also help you having puppies. You understand? Puppies don't get no type of disease. Cause I don't know, yeah, but if you up in litters, you see them puppies always try to go to her shit. You
When would you
understand?
say? So
Yeah,
when would
because
you
the
say?
same thing you saying about the vaginal culture down here, like they call it, like we can do a fecal test, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
that's they gonna
Yeah,
test.
so
They gonna
basically
put that
similar.
chip
Yes,
in
basically
their ass,
similar.
test them, to see anything and
And if
everything.
she has any type of organism
Yeah,
that's growing, it's gonna break down on the report, and it's gonna tell you give Clavamox, amoxicillin, doxycycline, anything.
oh,
You understand? And like I said, the point of that is instead of cleaning your bitch out and building her a resistance or something, there's certain antibiotics she can't take while nursing or while pregnant. You
Right.
understand? So you don't want to knock those options out the window because you're trying to clean her out because you think she needs it.
So when do you
Spend the little
so
$100,
ask you this
$200.
now. So when do you do this test?
I'll do it right before, like, let's say if you know she's gonna come in heat next month, I'll do it then or while she's in heat, right before breeding.
Okay.
Because it shouldn't take more than 24 hours for you to get the report back.
yeah. Because I tell anybody that's just hopping in the game, man, to no offense, man, because you know what I'm saying. I know everybody trying to figure out a way to cut costs because some of this shit, like you say, in your area is outrageous. But at the same time, if you're new to these dogs, man, find you a vet that's dealing with these type of dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Everything
And
can't
to
be
be honest
diagnosed.
with you, ain't shit cheap
Yeah.
when it comes to these dogs.
Because I said
That's the thing a lot of people portray is that it's all get money. Nah,
I
you
said
have to have money.
but I'm glad you said what you said because they helped me clear up my answer a little more. I'm saying amoxicillin because that's what I've been diagnosed with when I went through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they gave my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when she was pregnant, on this last time, they gave her some just because they saw a little buildup coming along.
Amoxicillin, Clavamox,
That's what the
amoxicillin,
vet
Clavamox are
gave me.
good for a pregnant bitch.
Yeah.
You be straight with Clavamox and amoxicillin, but you
Yeah,
don't.
but only a small dosage though, right?
Yeah.
I was having to give. I'm not gonna lie. I was having to give her 2 of the. I think it's 500 milligrams.
Okay.
Amoxicillin.
Yeah,
I can go in there and get the
amoxicillin
bottle.
and Clavamox is the go-to with any bitch that was
2
bred or
every
pregnant
12 hours.
or whelping. But like I said, you don't want to knock that out as far as, like I said, as far as the cleaning situation, because you could build a resistance to that shit. And then
Yeah.
some people don't know how to tube feed. Now you're gonna have to resort to tube feeding because you can't put the puppies on your bitch because she's on some heavy ass antibiotics. They're gonna fuck up your puppies. You know, so to avoid that shit, depending on where you at, I know shit could change as far as the numbers go on the test. But $100 to $200 shouldn't cost shit to anybody making $5,000, $3,000, $2,000 on fucking puppies.
Even if you ain't made it and you trying to sell them for that, man, take them motherfuckers to the vet, man.
It's that, like I said, a lot of people portray that this dog game is nothing but money.
But
This shit, you gotta have money to be in this shit.
No, for
Before
real.
you can make anything.
they make it seem like a get rich quick scheme, man, and that is not what's going on over here.
And another thing that a lot of people don't talk about is brucellosis. Brucellosis should be on all these studs that motherfuckers want to charge $5,000 for. You understand? And some people don't even know what brucellosis
Lace us up
is.
on that.
Huh?
Lace them up on the brucellosis,
So
man.
brucellosis is an STD that males carry. Now, brucellosis, your dog can catch brucellosis off of a dog pissing on a tree.
Big facts.
So now a lot of these dogs coming from China, brucellosis is heavy in China. That dog come and piss on that tree. Your dog go smell it at a show or whatever the case may be. Boom, your dog got brucellosis now.
Then you get home and it's dick leaking.
And it will wipe out your whole motherfucking yard, brucellosis. There is no cure for brucellosis. All there is a test. And again, the test costs about $100. Get that dog tested. Your bitch could catch brucellosis off of male semen being shipped to your crib.
Big fact.
Now you think your bitch is pregnant, she done wiped out your whole fucking yard. Now your whole yard got that shit because of some semen. Motherfuckers charge too much for these damn dogs and don't put the money in for these dogs.
Your female go to getting them warts. She go to getting them warts around that cat, man. You need to go get a check for that.
So yeah, brucellosis is just a dog coming to piss anywhere in your area and your dog sniff it, they could get brucellosis. Brucellosis, like I said, it don't cost shit.
Watch out, street life.
They
Street life for food, man.
humans. Humans can catch it from dogs.
Well,
Boy, if you catch that from your dog, some strange shit going on.
Yeah, brucellosis is I don't know how fucked up it is on humans, but yeah, a human can definitely catch brucellosis from a dog.
Damn, man, that was a good play right there, bro. Because I definitely agree with, and we talked about this earlier in the week that we should, you know, just as we do the females, we should do the males the same way. You know what I'm saying?
When they gold mine to a lot of these, you know, these big time breeders charging $5,000, $7,000 a stud fee. Even if you're charging $1,000 for a fucking stud, $1,500 for a stud, what's $200 out of your pocket?
Big facts. Big facts.
Because I got a stud up and coming right now. I haven't pushed him out there. You know, I did with Frenchies, but he's brucellosis tested, and I haven't studied him out to nobody.
Hey, tell me this: what age limit do you start getting your studs tested for that?
Brucellosis, you can start at 6 months. All it is blood work. It ain't got nothing to do with semen, none of that. All it is blood work.
So let me say this, y'all. I don't feel like we can sit back and say we're breeding for health if we're not doing these health tests.
Exactly.
And it's important, y'all, because I see somebody in the comments that said some dogs don't even be having their rabies shot.
That's a fact. Why you think a lot of these dogs get sick at shows? They not up to date on vaccines.
If you got a stud that you working, he gotta have a profile at the vet, man. Like, for real though, man, it's that serious, because you do got the crowd of people like bro himself that is gonna ask for that report card. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the crowd of people that's, nah, I'm straight. You feel me? Let's just run it. So I feel like it's definitely a necessity to make sure that stud, any dog, I'm not just gonna say stud, you know, if we are, you know, pushing out our stud though before we go into contact with another yard, I feel like I'm about to start doing this myself. You know what I'm saying? Now let me ask you this real quick, bro. How often do you feel like we should go and get checkups with our dogs that we are studying out or we are breeding? Should it just be time of breed? Well, let's just say studs. How often should we go and get our studs? Just a day, a checkup.
So brucellosis test, I would say at least do at least a yearly test on a male. You understand? Especially if you're taking him out to shows.
Okay.
You know, and like I said, motherfuckers be charging $5,000 for stud fee. What's $100-$200 vet bill?
Right.
You know,
Did the
and then a female, I think a vaginal culture should be
section
done every time
is
she's
a G.
gonna get bread.
That's a good point, bro. Straight
But
up,
you
man.
know, they charge all this money. What's $200? Come on. I mean,
Nah,
I know some people don't have it,
I feel
but
like you definitely put a lot of fat on the head this morning with that, bro, because it's a lot of people that they ain't even know what that was. I've heard of it, but I've never acted on it. You know what I'm saying? I make sure my dogs go to the vet, but it's a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that we just need to know and how to, you know what I'm saying, go about it.
yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, I never really had a stud till now. This is my first stud that I actually put in work into.
Okay.
And you know, I said, fuck it. These motherfuckers charge a lot of money for these stud fees. Why not give someone the peace of mind and be like, you know what? You're getting not only good semen, but clean semen
Yeah.
when you get a box.
That's a good statement right there, bro. Straight up. We got a couple people trying to tap in, man.
But that's him right there.
On this morning, man. Luciano Boys letting us know what was going on with just the health check. You know what I'm saying? You said like once a year on the brucellosis, but what about like just frequent vet visits? Should it be once every 3 months, every 6 months?
As far as a male,
Yeah.
I say like every 6 to 8 months should be fine.
Okay.
On a female, I say every time you're gonna breed her, she should be at that vet.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta agree on the female, man. I'm soaking game up when it comes to the male. You know, I got a couple up and coming studs, but I'm soaking game up when it comes to the male side of things. Cause hey, I ain't had no male that I done pushed like that yet.
Nah, for real, man. I appreciate you jumping on here, man. Let us know where you coming from, bro, and who you represent, Luciano.
I'm in New York City, man. Luciano Bully. This is my boy Shredder off of Hamoto Yoshi. Crayola Bulls stud over there. No cap, son.
Okay. He's looking good, bro. Appreciate you joining the Bully Breakfast Club this morning, man.
Y'all take it easy, man.
Put us on Monday, man. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
All right, I'll tap in.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
All right.
All right, Loyalty. Let them know what's happening with you, bro.
Loyalty, life for life, man. Making good move bullets, man. East Texas, stand up, man. Trust your process and stick to your vision.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you jumping on this morning, my brother. Have a good day. All right, bet. I had so many people in the request box. Look, y'all, bear with me, man. When it gets hot and it's a lot of education on the line, I try not to cut people short. For those that wanted to get in and talk about these health tests and stuff, feel free to hit the request live button, and we'll get you on here, man. Straight up.
My bad. Yeah, man. He was talking the shit.
Nah, for real though, man.
He was talking that shit. That nigga was preaching. I ain't gonna lie.
They said loyalty. You gotta finish your slogan, man, before you get off, man.
Oh yeah, nah. Hey, I fuck with
brother. Let me tell you, have a good day.
No, but that's real good information. You know, like especially the vaginal testing. You know, that's.
I'm gonna be real. You see that guy up there, you see Luciano Bullies, man?
Yeah.
He younger than me, bro. He younger than me. Like, I grew up with that boy. Like, his older brothers is my age. Grew up with that kid. That kid been dealing with bullies. And he's saying Frenchies and all that. He really a bully nigga that turned Frenchie, but still probably got a little bully in the cut. Then sold dog to Thailand, to bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, really
Bro,
got
this
motion.
is the best morning show out ever, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? He been doing, you know what I mean? Like, breeding to Miyagi from long time, but like certain shit that he got or what he was doing, he got his name off of breeding dogs, like really breeding dogs, bro. I learned a lot from that nigga too. At the end of the day, for real, for real.
Rise and
Definitely.
grind, Daydream. Let them know where you coming from and who you represent, brother.
I mean, this Daydream, the face and voice of the Blue community, and I'm located in Oklahoma. I got that boy Grand Reaper, man. He open for sale right now, 2K, 500 lock in or 1,500 paid in full. But listen, I know y'all. I heard you all guys over talking about the pyometra, and basically what I want to say is pyometra is basically just an infection inside of the cervix. And so what happens? I mean, it's inside of the uterus.
Uterus.
And so basically what happens is the cervix
We
opens.
can barely hear you, brother.
Can you hear me?
We can, but it's like muffled a little bit.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, man. If anybody in the request box, if they want to jump in, let me know when you want me to tap out. Somebody want to jump in.
Yeah, I got somebody right now, brother.
Say no more. I'm out of here.
Appreciate it, bro.
They on the live though.
How we do it? Oh, y'all must stay on the live. Of course. Come on. I ain't going.
All right, go ahead, Daydream. What was you
Daydream.
Yeah,
Talk that shit,
but
Daydream.
they have open pyo and then they got closed pyo. Closed pyo, you know what I mean, 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean, vets really don't like to deal with it. And so basically what they do is they spay your bitch. But basically, when you have open pyo, that's curable with using antibiotics to make sure they get in there and flush the bitch out. But basically what happens is that a lot of these bitches are having tilted uteruses, and so when you have tilted uteruses, that's why most of these bitches are pulling and holding blood. And sometimes some of these bitches' vagina is so tight, their first heat up until their second heat, you know what I mean, depending on the bitch, you know what I mean, usually when they have a litter, that vagina kind of loosens up, you know what I mean, so
Right.
it allows the blood to flow adequately like it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So exactly. So what's happening is some of these bitches have tilted uteruses to where their uterus is kind of tilted vertically, and so the blood it doesn't flush out like it's supposed to, like it's supposed to, and that simply comes from people just breeding these dogs, because we went from 15-inch dogs down to 9-inch dogs, you know what I mean, overnight. So essentially what
So,
happens is the organs are too big for its environment, and so it pushes and you know what I mean, put a lot of wear and tear on the organs inside of the body.
quick question. So, if you feel like, well, not if you feel like, my fault, I didn't even say that. But like, if she has a tilted uterus, right?
Yeah.
How would you be able to look for that? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there any visible signs or something that you could do that could tell you? You know what I'm saying?
So what you do is, you know what I mean, 9 out of 10, what happens is the bitch come into heat, right? If you notice your bitch coming to heat, but she's not dropping any blood, your attendants need to be raised. You know what I mean? So if your bitch is swelled up, you can tell like her vagina is like super fat, but she
Mm-hmm.
ain't dropped. Either she dropped a little bit of blood, or either she dropped a little bit of blood, or when she go use the restroom, like she's straining, she pushed blood out. If you see signs like that, or if you see her swelled up, you haven't seen a drop of blood yet, go get your bitch checked out, because 9 times out of 10 she's pulling or holding blood, whatever you guys want to consider it,
Right.
because the blood can't, you know what I mean, it can't flow nowhere, and so basically that's where your pyro, that's where your pyo and everything plays a part, because a lot of these dogs they come from English bulldogs, and also, you know what I mean, just having a high rear, you know what I mean, that can be a factor as well. So there's a lot of factors that go into your bitch getting pyometra, but also trying to prevent it as well.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, but so like if you got a bitch like I had one of my customers, his bitch was holding blood, but this was like her second heat cycle, and she didn't get pregnant, you know what I mean. So it could be because she have a tilted uterus. It could be that, you know what I mean, she just, you know what I mean, because when they did the TCI, on the bitch, she was real tight. Like the dude who did it, her numbers is ready and everything. Because usually when a bitch's numbers is right, and because I don't breed off number, we breed off ovulation, but when the bitch is right, what happens is that cervix open up, and that vagina get real fat, and it loosens up, you know what I mean. So she will be accepted to the male's penis, you know what I mean. So basically it opens up, you know what I mean, for the male. But what happens is that some of these bitches vaginas are real tight, and so basically it kind of holds the blood inside of the vagina. They don't let it
Morning, good
flow.
morning.
Okay. Top of the morning, Santiago. I didn't mean to cut you off, Daydream. Let them know where you coming from and
Uh,
who you represent.
Oh, my fault.
I'm in California, by the Bay Area.
Okay.
Okay.
Look,
What's
I'm gonna
going
show you
on?
guys I'm gonna show you guys my little female, bro. Come here.
Is she at Pyro?
No, look at this.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong?
I was talking about Pio. Yeah, I was talking about something else that I wanted to talk about as well. Damn, what was the other
You're
topic?
talking about the shot,
Ricky.
the brucitis. What do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say?
the
Brucellosis?
brucellosis. Yeah, the brucellosis is
That's
very
that's
important. You know
my
what I
dog.
mean to get on your mail. You know what I mean because a lot of people like when I go do live breedings, I don't let Reaper lick on a bitch, and the reason why I don't let Reaper
Real
lick on a bitch because they can actually
hey,
transfer that from the bitch to
Dave,
your mail.
time out real quick. Yo, what's going on, California? Were you trying to answer a question?
No, I just wanted to show you my female, bro.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
Yes.
With this platform, we're talking about, education, how to, take care
Yeah.
of certain, home remedies to prevent certain illnesses and stuff like that. But if you are trying to show your dog, that'll be Wednesday nights.
Wednesday. All right. But yes, I was listening to you guys earlier, and then you've been talking about how to treat and prevent your female to be clean all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening to you guys.
Appreciate you
Appreciate it, bro.
jumping on the Bully Breakfast Club this morning, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and
All right.
have you sign out for us. But Wednesday, don't forget Wednesday. That's the day to show your dogs
All
off.
right. I come back to you guys on Wednesday. No problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure. It can make your stuff sterile, for sure. But yeah, but we was talking about, man, it's very critical for you to do brucellosis tests on your dogs and also your bitches, like your whole program, because what can happen is that if one of your dogs get diagnosed with brucellosis, that gives the ASPCA and the government liberty to come into your program and basically either put down your dogs or find them new homes for your dog, because brucellosis is a very serious thing, and if your dog is affected with brucellosis, it opens up a whole can of worms for your program, and also legally opens up a whole can of worms. So you got to be very cautious of brucellosis, but it's really your dog's going to get it, if it gets exposed to it. But the thing about it is that the ways you can try to keep it, it just keep your dogs. The Wizzy Wash, that shit helps kill it. There's a lot of preventatives you can use to help kill the brucellosis. But what happens is that if you're doing live breedings and stuff like that, don't let your male don't let your male mount the bitch. Don't let your male lick on a vagina, because it actually transfer the brucellosis from the bitch's vagina to your male.
Do you let your male around the female or not?
I let him around a female, but I don't let him lick on a female.
Yeah, I don't. I don't let my boy around the female at all. When it's time to do the breeding, yeah, keep your female outside.
Yeah, that's one thing that I like to chime in on too, Daydream. I know you said that you won't let Reaper lick the females.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. That's one thing that we just started practicing, and we just recently did it with Phantom. They said, your stud, if it's really a stud, you should be able to pull them without a female being present.
Right.
Okay, so we starting to do that to prevent all the extra. So let me ask you this: whenever your female or whenever a female's in heat, are you separating your male? Are you keeping your male separated from the females all the time, or just when it's time to breed?
I never. I use Neptune as a teaser for Reaper. But she's not in heat. So my vet also has have these swabs. Okay. It's gonna kind of go off subject, but it's gonna come back to what we got going. If you have bitches in heat right now, you get a swab on your bitch, right? So if you have a stud dog, but when you got to do a breeding, or your bitch is not in heat, use that swab. So swab your bitch's vagina. Take the blood
Use the what?
from the heat cycle, and take it. Get a Q-tip, swab your female, and put it inside your freezer. Because once you do that, take it out your freezer, and it will simulate your like any bitch that's not in the heat. It will give him the smells and simulate the bitch being in the heat. So he'd be more ready to actually do what he got to do.
That,
But the reason why I use a female is because when you have a female in front of your dog, your dog is known to get better collections. And I understand volume don't mean anything because you have prosthetic fluid, you have
Yo, damn, I
actual
didn't know
volume.
you popped me on here.
You said what?
yeah. If you want to tap back in like 15 minutes, you can.
Oh
We
no, you good, you good. I didn't know you popped me back on here. I was with the baby and shit, man. My bad.
Nah, you good, brother. We just talk about keeping studs away from the females and just teaching them better ways without having the stud actually licking on females in prevention of just STDs and just other body illnesses
Nah,
that
for
come with
sure,
dogs and
for
stuff.
sure.
No, but
But
can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're doing that, I like to do it like that. You know what I mean? But also if you have a female around, it's actually been it's been known for males to give a better collection when they have a bitch in front of them. And so basically, what happens is that your male is going to produce more valuable semen. You have the prosthetic fluid, then you have valuable semen, and then you have more prosthetic fluid. And so basically, what it is prosthetic fluids is just basically proteins and nutrients for the semen to survive inside of the bitch's vagina. And so basically, when you pull your dog, you don't get all that is not valuable semen. You have prosthetic fluid, and also you have valuable semen inside of it as well.
okay.
No, I definitely understand that, but me,
So
I
it's
don't. I
similar
just don't put
to the
two.
same thing, like grabbing like a paper towel, grabbing like a paper towel, wiping the female, and just bringing it in front of the dog's nose during the time of the breeding. They help stimulate.
I don't do none of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, yo, life liver, life liver. Can you hear me, brother?
Who?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
about to tap you right back in. I got the request box jumping real quick. I'm gonna tap you right back in, brother.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
You already know.
Peace. All right.
So why do you want a female to stay outside? Because I don't need a female at all to pull my boy. So first off, like he's like I don't need none of that. I don't need him around her. I don't need her around him. I don't need none of that. Trust me. You can come in and see everything be done, but I just don't want him around her. Like with me, if y'all don't know, like when I go to shows, bro, I carry my dog. Like he's always in the bag. You feel me? Like my dog don't go around nobody. If he does, bro, I have like some shit I'll spray on him. So
Yeah.
needless to say, and whatever. Like when we go use the bathroom, bro, I don't use the dog. I don't have my dogs use the bathroom that everybody else has used their bathroom. Like what I'm saying, where they let their other dogs at. Why? Because I don't trust nobody as far as the cleanliness. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, I came back from a show. All my dogs
Like I
had
don't
kennel
trust.
So
cover.
that you just threw?
Nah, hell nah. It was a while back. I had done Honeycomb I had his kennel cough vaccine, but I had took Mr. Comb and he had done had his, so he had done got it from a dog at the show, brought all the dogs at the kennel type shit.
All right.
That's what made me start
I know
vaccinating
you would ask
everybody,
the
even the
question
puppy.
as far as
Facts, street life.
wiping them up with. I said, just have you ever got to the point where you didn't want to have unknown females around? Let's just say Honeycomb or Demon Time. So you just wiped the female's monkey with a paper towel and just brought it in front of the dog's face so he could start hitting.
Man, hell yeah, bro. You come across some dogs when they studying, bro, and bro, you just look at them and you just be like, I really don't even know if I should even goddamn let them breathe because they, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, but
don't look right for real.
even the ones that
You
look
know
fine and look
what I'm
straight,
saying?
who's to not say?
Nah,
Yeah,
those
they might have something going on.
me personally though, bro.
So I'm gonna
from what I've been hearing over the past couple weeks, bro, And a lot of breeders that do just straight studying out, like they don't be needing no females
Yeah, bro.
around to do breeding.
No, I damn sure no don't. I don't need him to get. I don't need the female to help him get aroused, bro. I can touch him right now, and that nigga finna flare up.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is touch him. Don't help.
Man, bro, you
No,
blessed because you know I got 3 studs.
bro.
I
No, he
got
don't, bro.
one. He
You
gotta
gotta
have
you gotta work
female.
with him without the female. Trust me. Trust
Man,
me.
shit, I'm
Listen,
gonna
if
start trying
bro,
today.
listen, it
And I'm gonna
might
let you
not
know how
listen.
this shit
Hey,
go
hey,
tomorrow, the
Lord, I
next
promise
day.
you, it might not work
Yeah.
right now, like, but give it like probably like 2 or 3 times, but he gonna catch the concept. Oh, okay, bet I can catch a nut without even being around a
Yeah.
female. Oh yeah, bet.
Man, hey, I'm gonna try this shit. I'm gonna see how this shit go. Boy, you know how easy that
So
boy, shit. Cause I know Honeycomb will, Demon Time will, Mr.
See,
Cone goddamn boy, he
bro, you see
goddamn,
what E
he ain't got
Jackson?
no girl.
As soon as he put the glove on, his man know what time it is. You can train him.
Hey, facts though. I pull out the little condom bag, they get to going crazy. Honeycomb get to going crazy, but
he
Mr.
said, my
Cone
male, I
goddamn a
just
lost
showed
soul,
y'all live.
man.
All I have to do is sit in the chair with the gloves and he goes nuts.
See,
Damn.
That's a lot of dogs, man, but it just I
see,
got one
street
that
life
ain't
just said
like
I
all
that.
males will
want to
do it.
pull.
You just gotta work with them. Trust me, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I promise
Well, shit. I
you, you
hope
don't
y'all
need that
boys
bitch.
right.
I promise. I was gonna say something
Word.
else, but I gotta
I
keep
hope
it
y'all right.
professional. You feel
Hey,
me?
yeah.
If you can read between the
Yeah.
lines, you feel me?
Hey, look. Hey, y'all boys seen my new stud I just
The,
dropped?
the barrel boy,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I just
Yeah, Merle. Yeah.
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
gotta ask though, Big Glory, have you ever thought about, or let me just ask you this, bro? Do you take your studs that are working to get, just frequent checkups? How
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get that on. I gotta make sure, bro, they ain't got no heartworm, no gain no heart murmur, no got no cancer, liver ain't goddamn, cause I don't know what Oxy stud do to studs, bro. Niggas say it's all natural, but for some reason, I just don't believe it have an all natural effect on some dogs because most people dogs that die in the dog game, if you pay attention to real freaks and stuff, they be stud. You feel me? So it gotta be something they giving them that really, you know what I'm saying, doing something to them. And most of it be from liver failure. People just ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, tell you that. So I got paper from Honeycomb and Demon Time from what did it April? Yeah, so the beginning of the month, think it was like April 3rd, April 4th or something like that. They just went to the vet. But the time before that was in February. I always keep them a check up. Shit, it ain't nothing but $100 and some dollars, and them dogs working, you know what I'm saying, frequently. So it ain't no reason not to give them no check up. You got to, bro. And then like say man, you got your dog out there, he breathing hard, he done got heartworms. He probably a die at the
yeah.
show whole time. You
So
never
how
knew he had
often do you feel
heartworms.
like you should go
That
get a checkup?
For a heartworm? Month.
Period.
Shit, bro. Really, I don't really. I go for heartworms too, but you gotta think about the liver. Like when you give them oxy stud. To be real with you, if I wasn't giving them oxy stud and they weren't breathing, I
What's the
probably wouldn't
virgin
go get them checked up all the
do?
time.
That's what I get.
What it is,
That's what
bro?
I get. This is all natural. This is what
Huh?
I get my boy.
What is it for?
Man,
Man,
I
you
don't
gotta
Yeah, I'm
use
gonna
send me
turn
that
the
shit.
comments off so we can
Me.
see what you just showed, bro.
me. This all I use this and yeah, extra virgin olive oil. It's all natural. I heard. I put you don't
You gotta put it
put a
on
lot. I
their
put
food.
like probably
That fool.
not even probably like a 1/4 of a teaspoon, and I pour it on top
Yeah,
because
yeah. I have to get a syringe
I
for
don't
that shit.
I
You
done went
know
and
I
bought a
be done
measuring
got that
the
overloaded.
little thing just to measure how much I'm gonna put in there and all that. Just cause.
Yeah. Hey, so let me ask
I,
you a question. How you get
so
on that though?
I've always wanted to use like some supplements and whatever, but it's like I feel like you can use other things that's naturally that you can use over the counter to help these dogs. And I done heard a lot of things
Yeah,
where a lot of
yeah,
people kept saying, yeah, you can use sardines, you can use mussels, you can use like clams,
Oysters.
oysters, and somebody, and
yeah.
like I heard two people kept saying olive oil. And I'm like, olive oil? You talking about like regular virgin olive oil? They was like, yeah, you can give it to them. It's like it's all natural. It help with their semen and it help with their sperm and shit. All right, well, man, I'm damn finna try it.
Mm,
And shit, man,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I promise you, can I use that shit, man? This nigga shit jumping off the screen like crack. It's
Oh yeah,
helping,
so it
bro. I'm
helping the
telling you, like
sperm
I
count
don't
too.
use no pills. I'm not, bro. If I can stay natural, bro, I'm finna stay natural.
Yeah, yeah. Fact. Green. I mean, they other shit natural, bro. But I just don't feel like you know how like you can have too much of
Mm-hmm.
anything when it comes to your liver. You know what I'm saying? It'll weigh on their liver. So, and then see, I take my
Coconut
dog to
oil,
get
coconut oil good
check.
too.
Like, see, you giving it to them all the time, and they get heavy gas or something. You know
How
what I'm saying? You just
often do
gotta think
you
like a person,
give
bro.
them that? Unique.
Every day,
Okay.
every time he eats, he gets some.
I'm gonna go get me some from the
Book,
shop
and I
and
ain't gonna
check this
lie,
shit out,
Book
man.
Bullies was the first person I heard to tell me about the sardines and the oil to use, and I've been using that. But as long as I've been adding the olive oil as
What's
well.
good with y'all boys this morning?
Roger and Grind.
Yeah, what's
What's
up
going
with it,
on? Next
man?
level disco.
Hey,
Let them know where you from and who you represent.
Naptown, man. Motherfuckers know what's up, man.
Okay, then Naptown.
hey, hold on. For y'all boys saying sardines in the comment, sardines do make them like horny or whatever, but it don't help
Book
the sperm
said
count. So it
said
will be ready to
sardines and
go,
oil.
but the sperm
My
count will
boy
be
was at
low. So
100%
if
at 8 months.
it's low,
I was just tapping in when I
yeah.
heard that olive oil shit, man. Is that just for the males, or you be putting in the female shit too?
I just did for him.
Oh,
This
the
just for
male.
him. Like I give him that. I give him I put some pumpkin in there, and every once in a while I might throw some freaking whatchamacallit, some sardines in there if I need them. But
Yeah.
what
Real
I do
quick.
is I do like sardines like every other day.
Okay. They said Cool Crew 1027 said sardines and oil, like you can buy it like that.
Oh yeah,
It'll
and then
be
do,
inside the package. Will have the oil in it. That's what he's
and
talking
like
about.
Yeah, I
uh,
seen them.
like you'll get like
Just mix it with the
a can of
kibble.
sardines, but I have like,
Also, that's the same thing. I'm gonna tell you, when I bought sardines, I always goddamn bought the ones with water just to keep them away from
no,
oil.
ain't nothing
Damn,
wrong
I've
with
been
the
doing the wrong
water.
thing.
But I did like
And
what Book told me how to do it.
yeah.
You know, he told me that like, you know what I'm saying, you can give him the sardine, but you want that oil. You take some of that oil and you pour it over the food.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I do. I show you my freezer right now. I got a bunch of sardines because I be using the sardines, but sardines have gave honeycomb worms before, hook worms like 4-5 days. Like, 'cause I had just dewormed them, and then I was getting them sardines. This was when he first started breeding, and like it was worms in his boo boo. Like you can see him moving a bunch of them. So, but with the sardines
Hookworms?
after that, I
Hold
started
on.
freezing
You
them
said that he
first. So
got
I keep them
hookworm?
frozen. You know the
Hey,
yeah
play man, my phone
he
dying,
gave
bro. I'm gonna
hookworms.
tap out. I'm gonna DM you
Okay,
though, cause
brother.
we gotta pull up on you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It gave him worms, boo boo and shit. So I had to go deworm them again, but I got down I put the sardines in the freezer. You know, it's gonna kill them if it freeze. It's just that they never, you know what I'm saying?
Book, what's happening, my bro?
What up with it, fellas?
Introduce
My
yourself
God.
real quick. Let them know where you
Oh,
coming from and who you
oh
represent.
man, Bush Bullis, Dallas, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Now, them sardines, bro. I started giving my boy sardines at like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? The old school breeder turned me on to him. You know what I'm saying? And cause my old school breeder, he used like all natural products. So he was like, bro, I was using that Oxy Stud at first. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was like, hey man, give him Oxy Stud in like 5 months to start him out. And then my my little old school OG breeder, he was like, nah, man, fuck this Oxy stud, bro. He said, start giving him sardines right now. So
What age?
I started giving him sardines. Well, see, it's like a regimen. Well, now since I know about it, it's like a regimen that I do for all my dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give all my dogs sardines, the females, you know what I'm saying, everything. Like when I feed, because you know I feed raw. When I feed, I give everybody the same thing.
So do you
But
feel like
I start,
it helps with the reproductive system?
yeah. It
Okay.
with the reproductive system, the coat, and everything. Like I said, bro, with Muddy was my first stud. Muddy was 100% mobility at 7.5 months. And if you think I'm lying, I got the little screen thing, you know what I'm saying, to show. You know
Video.
what I'm saying? Yeah, the video. At 7.5 months, bro, Muddy was already 100% mobility, bro. And all I did was feed sardines, bro. That's it.
How often?
Every day. I give them to my females and the males every day.
A certain amount or just a pack per dog?
Nah, I just get a can, you know what I'm saying? Just get a can and what I do, I get a can, you know what I'm saying? I make all they bowls first, then I get that can, I pour the juice over each one. You know what I'm saying? Then it ain't number like 5 sardines in there. So I just get the sardines and just crush it up over, you know what I'm saying, each bowl and just feed it to them, bro.
So just a little bit of sardines. It ain't even a can per dog.
Nah, yeah, you don't need no whole can per
Yeah,
dog,
you don't
bro.
need.
I just
You
pour,
probably like
I
one.
just pour the juice over each food bowl and then get the sardine out of there and just crush it up over each bowl. And that's it, bro. Every day.
Oil,
And I feed my dog.
oil or water?
Oil.
I use oil because the oil is better. I feel the oil is better, you know what I'm saying, than the water. But my OG breeder said you can use either one. You can use the one with water or oil, but I prefer the oil better because, you know what I'm saying, like I say, it helps their skin, you know what I'm saying, good coat, you know what I'm saying, everything,
Yeah.
bro.
I've heard that with the fish oil, all that. So let me ask you this. Let's just say instead of putting sardines, you think it'll be the same way with the fish oil, huh?
I never used the fish oil. I've heard it, you know what I'm saying? I've heard it, but I'm guessing that, okay, if you do say the fish oil, I'm guessing if you do say the fish
Move around,
oil,
you
you know what I'm saying? It's the sardine juice. You get what I'm saying? He say show the brand. Bruh, the brand is at Walmart. Great value. This shit don't cost number 89 cents a can.
Yeah.
107 after tax.
Yeah, 107 after tax, 98 cents, 89 cents, something like that, bro. Yeah, I know trap. That shit do stink. Them hoes do stink, bro. They do
Bro
stink.
said you can also give them salmon oil to get all them omega fatty acids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But listen though, sardines alone don't keep that
But I
sperm count up.
mean, I haven't had no issue like that.
Well, not when you breeding every day. That shit don't work. I tried that, bro. I had
I
to go to
mean, and
Oxy
then
Stud.
people told me about that Oxy stud, bro. Like the Oxy stud, it's not like. Well, I'm not saying, like I say, bro. Whatever works for the next man, you know what I'm saying. Whatever your remedy work, keep it going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But
Right.
like that Oxymate, the Oxymama, and all that right there, bro. They don't make that shit like how they was making it back in the day, bro. You know what I'm saying. They don't make that shit the same way. Like now they just, you know what I'm saying? Because just like even with the, not to change the subject, but even like with the Oxymate, a dude told, I mean, one of my matter of fact, my kennel partner, his vet told him to stop using that shit. Whole litter came out like clips and shit, bro. And that Oxymate is to prevent that. You know what I'm saying? The Oxymate is to prevent that. You know what I'm saying? And the dude told him, matter of fact, when it was crazy, when he brought the puppy in there and the dude seen the puppy, first thing he asked him was, you use Oxymate? Like before he even like diagnosed the puppy and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say the shit that we use, that we've been using for years, you know what I'm saying? That shit not the same. They don't make that shit the same way how they was making it back then when we first started using it. So it's just like I try to change a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of old habits that, you know what I'm saying,
They
that
said
I used
there's
to do.
metal shavings in the bottom.
And what about it?
The Oxymate.
I stopped
Man,
using it, bro. Like once he told me
Oh,
the sardines, like that's all I ever used, bro.
I gotta say this. Okay, D Glory, you use the Oxymate. Book, you use the fish oil. What I done came from all this conversation, I understand how products could not be the same over a course of years just due to, you know, the cost of shit, and they're just not able to make it the same, but they've been selling it for so long it's gonna sell because of the name. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
for instance, like it's some, let's just
yeah,
say I don't know about y'all. Listen, I'm gonna say Hennessy. Hennessy, you used to be able to
yeah,
smash Hennessy, but now it just got nasty. Nasty. Like, and
nasty. That
I
shit
know
nasty.
I
That
ain't the
shit
only
just like
one that think that. Like, man, back in the day, fit the Hennessy gone. Bro, once you get to drinking it now, it's like it's been aged or something. Like it's just gross. So I just
Right.
feel like the way that they started processing it, they left something out. You feel me? And it just don't taste the same. So with that being said, what I'm gathering is the omega 3s. I would just get the capsule of fish oil and a capsule of each dog's food. You feel me?
Right.
It gotta be the amount, like you said. I'll take a can of sardines or a pack of sardines in the oil and just crush it up and put a little bit on each bowl. I feel like that'll be the same thing. Like if you just use a capsule of fish oil. Look,
yeah, trap.
so let me find
That
out
ain't
y'all
true, bro.
some drunks. Hey, the comments is good. Hey, they
Yeah,
knew
but
like hell yeah, like everybody
some
like
stuff
hell
too.
yeah. That shit
Trap
gross.
say
That
Trump
stuff
say you
getting
can't
pulled
add
every
to
day.
a
Goddamn,
sperm
you getting like
sperm
oxygen,
count, whatever
bro.
semen
That
he
shit
got
will
is what
keep the
he
sperm count
already
high.
got to take pull the
I
dog
think I
once
know
a
what
day.
you
He'll be like,
saying. It won't go more than what it is on a good healthy day to pull, but shit, you going every day. Some will keep that goddamn sperm count high. Some days you'll pull. I see niggas put up sperm counts and it be little sperm in their life, but you
I
know
just feel
whoever
like
get me don't say
put
nothing.
that drop on the microscope.
I
mm-hmm.
That shit just going fed like you good.
Yeah, see, I got a microscope, so I see every pool. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the difference
Yeah.
from the day and tomorrow. You feel me? And the next day. So I'm recording every pool, sending the folks. So I know if the count high or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and I can goddamn give them something and pull them next
Right.
day and see what you know what I'm saying? What it look like. Sometimes, most of the time, with honeycomb, it be so many sperm cells, like it won't even show on the microscope because they all overlap and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then when I was first pulling demon time, shit, I thought the scope was broke. It wouldn't see, it was always dark. You know what I'm saying? We got his sperm shit. Then I put demon time whenever he was first getting right, and you can see clear. That just let me know that the sperm it way too many. You know what I'm saying? For the scope to even
Okay.
just see them
But
all
you know,
swimming and
hey,
shit.
yeah, I'm gonna tap
Yeah,
back
they
in,
just
man. You know
overlap.
I'm at work. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Bush bully in the building. You know.
Hey,
Go ahead.
so hey, I wanted to ask you this though, because you
Uh,
dropped some game today about your Oxymate.
use
What would you
the
use
fish
instead
oil.
of Oxymate?
he talking about the
No, I'm talking
oxymate.
about he talking
Oh,
about for the
Okay. Look,
Oxymate is for the
this what
pregnant female.
I'm on now. That done worked for me so far. Unique, but Trapped and Unique. They sent me it's some what's that shit?
oh,
Unique, the GNC shit.
the GNC prenatals.
Yeah, cause they got the they got the
GNC
folic acid and
prenatal.
everything. See, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't know about the folic acid and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like until, you know what I'm saying, I started fucking with my killer partner Unique and them, you know what I'm saying? And that's when they told me about the folic acid and everything. But this little time I'm finna see what's that? The Bullies Angel thing?
Oh yeah,
Bulls
Bulls
Angel,
Angels. Yeah.
whatever that prenatal shit. I'm finna test that out right there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna test that out.
Man, boy, we can't, but
Trap,
What?
what
boy,
you paint, that's true.
let me
That's
see.
a fact. What Trap said.
Dogs don't get new semen. It takes 63 days for.
Y'all boy got y'all
Bro,
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
boy
telling
got
you,
microscope.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so y'all got microscope. So I want
Right.
y'all boy just watch that sperm every day, and
But yeah, I'm gonna tap
then you
back
tell me
in
what's
with y'all,
going
man.
on.
I'm at work. You
All
know
right,
what I'm
look, I
saying?
appreciate you
Uh,
jumping on
Watch
the
that
Bully
sperm
Breakfast
count
Club
every
this
yeah,
morning. We
man.
are at a 5-minute morning, man. Hey,
Yeah,
let them
yeah.
know what's coming up real quick before you cut out.
Oh no, shit, man. I got pups on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I got breedings going on. It like how you said, you know, I dropped gems or whatever today. Monday, tap in at the Wolf. Tap in on the Wolf Pit page. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a live interview. It's my turn to do the live interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all got any questions or anything, more knowledge or
shit.
whatever that need to be asked? You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me Monday, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Y'all be good,
All
man.
right, my brother.
Bet.
Good day. Peace.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Bet y'all boys watch that damn scope then. Y'all put that shit on the scope every day. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting on that fish or whatever you say. And then you goddamn come back and
Yeah.
you holler at me, goddamn, and see what I'm talking about. I'm like a scientist at this shit,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
we had
keep
we had a
dialing, man.
3-minute morning. Warning. What's going on, Trap? Introduce yourself real quick.
Man, this Trap from
So
Texas.
I
Y'all know what's up.
know you tapping in, talking about the semen count and the sperm bank.
Yeah, nah. When you pulling these dogs, bro, you can't add to your dog's sperm count. Like you can't add to it, bro. Whatever he got is what he already got, bro. You pulling from what he already got, bro. This a proven fact. You go watch doctors talk about this shit. A dog's sperm, it take 63 days for him to when you pull a dog, for him to get one of them sperms back, it takes
Okay.
63 days, bro. Your dog not making new semen. When you pulling them, you pulling from a bank. Every time you pull, you pulling from what he already got. The dog ain't making new semen.
So what you
So
call
the
it? So I want to ask you this: have you ever put your dog sperm on the set? I mean, on the what you call it every time?
So
yeah, I test the semen, bro.
Huh?
When I pull KB, bro, the first pull of the week is gonna be the weakest pull, bro.
Yeah,
When
that's a fact, bro.
on his third pull, that's when he in his groove, bro.
yeah.
That's when he
That's a
shooting
fact.
butter,
And I
bro.
put my dog
Like
2 days in a row,
like
and
like
I told somebody on live this the last time. It seemed like the second one be stronger, have more sperm cells.
Yeah, bro, cause bro, my dog, this nigga, he's studying right now, bro. Like
Yeah,
hit that like nigga, we go all week, bro. That shit when we get to the end of the week, that's when he at his best. You feel me?
yeah.
Then I give him a day or two break on the weekend. You feel me? And then we back to work, bro. And the first pull be then that second one, yeah, that's when it's okay.
Okay.
Then the third one, that's when it's his best shit. But like the dog not making new semen. Even when you giving these dogs these products, yeah, it's helping them some kind of way, but it's not giving them more semen. You
Yeah,
feel me? You pulling from a bank
Hey,
regardless.
real
this
quick.
the thing.
Now we got 30
This the thing I'm
seconds.
talking
We
about.
got
More
30
semen
seconds
in the
before the
sperm
live.
bank. All right, all right. Well, listen, the sperm bank and all that shit might be true, but I know for a fact once you pull a dog and you done gave him a supplement and you pull them out them days in a row, if the sperm count was low and you can see it, it'd be way more. Once you done gave him the supplements, I know that for a fact. It might be a sperm bank, but then you got to go see how that works. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm
I done seen like I done really watched like trials and shit on a lot of these products and shit, bro. That shit make the dog throw more semen, bro. But the semen don't be better quality
saying? Yeah,
for real. Like
that's a fact too. And that's what I was telling them about the sardines. They don't make the sperm more quality, but some shit do, and that's the green muzzle. The green lip muzzle do.
yeah,
But you know what
yeah,
I'm
nah.
saying? I got that from John from Fort Knox, but I got the Woodley College, so I check the sperm all the time and on all my dogs, bro. So I know when it's giving more, and I know what to give them and what to stop giving.
Like a lot of the them shit y'all they give the dog, it make the dog throw more seed, less
Yeah,
quality. So your dog might be throwing
Like a stud.
a
Yeah.
concentrated about like 4 cc's, but you give him a a booster, and now he throwing ACCs, but it's
Yeah,
less potent. You
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
It's
Like
still the
I don't
same.
want
It's
that.
still
You
the
feel me?
same
I'd rather my
understanding.
dog
That's a
throw that
fact.
4 and that's at 98 than him throwing 8 that's at 88. You feel
Yep.
me? Like I don't want that.
But hey,
Yeah, you
y'all
that's a
check
fact.
it out, man.
That's
I know we
real.
conversation. You know, this has been another episode of the Bully Breakfast Club. We all continue on Trap's page.
Shit,
On the
we'll bring Trap back on Monday so he can finish this.
yeah, we gonna continue on Trap's page. Make sure again, y'all. It is Friday. Catch us Monday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday for the Bully Breakfast Club. Man, it goes down every week. Hey, gentlemen, and everybody that jumped on this morning, I appreciate y'all. All the viewers that jumped on this morning, I appreciate y'all, man. This is where y'all come and get y'all plate. Let's eat.